Alright guys, today we got a massive character update for Wuthering Waves 3.0. This is probably one of the biggest early reveals that we've had so far, because after the new official hint, Wuthering Waves dropped yesterday on Twitter, we now have a first look at the new designs and fresh details about several characters expected to appear in version 3.0, and honestly, they look pretty insane. So in this video, we're going to break down and look at everything we know so far, like the early designs, some of the character roles and elements, which ones are expected to headline for the 3.0 update, what's real, what's placeholders, and what still needs confirmation, and what this tells us about the direction of the next upcoming region. And we can also talk about some bonus info about the future 3.x characters by the end of the video. Now before we jump into it, if you guys do enjoy staying up to date on everything Wuthering Waves, make sure to turn on those notifications, and feel free to go follow my main channel, Legion Wuwa, as I'll be covering the big reveal later tonight on that main channel as soon as it drops. And since we just hit 2k subscribers on this one, I'll be giving out one free lunite subscription on this video. Pretty easy to enter, all you have to do is be subscribed to the channel, like the video, and then leave a comment for one entry, max one entry person, and the rules will be down below. But alright, let's get right into it. So last night, Wuthering Waves dropped a teaser, basically giving us confirmation that the 3.0 drip marketing is on the way very soon. And as usual, whenever they post something cryptic or a hint, then within a few hours, new concept art, early designs, and names start circulating, enough to start forming a picture of what the version 3.0 lineup could look like. And now we actually have 6 potential characters that got revealed, plus early notes about the future 3.x male character, so let's break them down one by one in this video. First is a new male character. Let's start with this one that instantly caught everyone's attention, because finally a brand new male character is on the way. He stands out a lot because wuwa barely releases any male characters, we basically get one per year, so whenever one gets revealed, we tend to see a lot of hype around it. Similar to Brent last year, he was one of the most liked characters on their Twitter post from the Renacita drip marketing. And regarding his design, a lot of players pointed out that he looks like Aventurine from Honkai Star Rail. The hairstyle, the confident expression, the gloves, the overall vibe, not identical, but definitely gives stylish businessman fighter energy. From what we know so far, he's expected before Scar, somewhere in early the 3.x update. He seems to be basically our annual male 5-star character. His design is more sleek and refined than the other 3.0 characters. Really looks cool, and honestly for players waiting for more male characters, this might be the one for you. Alright, next up we got 2 other characters that are shown. We got the orange hair and purple hair girl. For now we only have what the faces of the characters look like, but so far they do look pretty good. And we also have a new piece of info that came out regarding the girl with the purple hair, that she might not actually be a playable wuwa character, so this might be some sad news for those who were hoping for this character to be playable. She might be an NPC or a design used internally for something else, but right now it's more of a 50-50 whether or not this character is actually going to be playable in the game. But at least the official drip marketing is expected to come out for this week, so we'll get confirmation on that very soon. But for the orange hair girl, however, appears to be real and likely tied to the new Regions 3. Not much kit info yet, but her designs feel more finalized and she definitely looks pretty good. Alright, next up onto my personal favorite, the pink hair girl. Her design stood out and a lot of players already compared her to Nanami from PGR, which from a PGR player that's a pretty big win. But unfortunately, that is all we have on this character for now. We don't have any names or kit yet. All we know is the design, and this character is playable sometime in the 3.x version update, but I could definitely see her become one of the most popular 3.0 units in terms of design. Especially for me, this character is my top one. Alright, next up, let's go to the big ones, the 2 characters expected to be the headlining 5-star for version 3.0. So we've seen them before through the collab artwork, and unlike the other characters, we actually have real kit details, elements, and weapon types, and a bit of a description on both of these characters, so I can go through them a bit longer. For the current placeholder names that we have on these characters, we have Lunite, which is believed to be the blonde-haired girl, and then we have Morin, which is the white-haired girl. So these are the names of the 2 characters here, and again, we've seen them before for the unofficial artwork, which is a collab artwork for this is not going to be their in-game designs. The images circulating here are collab outfits, so this will not be in the game, but we'll most likely see the actual designs later with the drip marketing. And regarding the collab, they also did the same thing with Rover. The collab skin looked completely different from the in-game model. There are even rumors that we're getting a free Rover skin soon, likely tied to that collab, or maybe it's likely different, as the 3.0 theme so far seems to be like a academy. We're being sent to a academy, we got an acceptance letter from it, and at the same time it seems Rover is getting a school theme skin sometime in the 3.x version update, and apparently it's in 3.1. Alright, but now let's actually do a breakdown on both of these characters. First, Line. Line is expected to be a Spectral Pistol DPS, so her element Spectral, weapon Pistol. Her role is a main DPS, and the gameplay description is Artistic Explosion Combat Style. A lot of players have been wanting another pistol DPS, especially after the success of a character like Carlotta, and if Line really is Spectral, this could shake up the entire meta, because Spectral hasn't had many high impact main DPS options, especially since Zani release date all the way back in 3.0. So we have her design, and then we have Morin, expected to be a fusion element, the weapon Broadblade. She described as being in a wheelchair. Now I'm not sure if this is going to be actually accurate to what we see later for the drip, but her combat form, apparently she's going to be in an exoskeleton suit when fighting. This suggests the next region is taking heavily futuristic, maybe a tech enhanced direction. Maybe this is leading up to the Cyberpunk collab that is expected later on at the start of next year. So that is what we know on this character. So between her and Line, these two are absolutely the 3.0 headliners and should be revealed later on for this week. Alright, last mention of the video is, I believe this is more info on the blonde male character, as previously we already had news of us getting a 5-star male mecha character with blonde hair. So this might be what this blonde male character is going to be. He's going to have a mecha into combat, and if so, I'm going to be pretty hyped for this. He's supposed to show up in the later 3.x update, so it seems they will save this character for last. He's supposed to show up maybe around 3.4, and after him, surprisingly, it says that Scar is going to become a playable character right after. So it seems we're getting this character and then Scar right after, and if so, that's going to be a pretty crazy lineup. So yeah guys, that is everything we know right now about the 6 potential 3.0 characters in the upcoming 3.x lineup. The reveal later will for sure confirm a lot of this, the names, designs, elements, and I'll be covering everything the moment it drops on the main channel, so feel free to follow me there as well for those who don't know about it. But let me know down below in the comments which 3.0 character design that we've seen in this video caught your attention the most and are you the most hyped for. For me, definitely has to be the pink hair girl, but the blonde male character looks pretty cool, and if he has a mecha, that's a must pull for me. But this will conclude all the info for today's video, so if you guys enjoyed, like the video, subscribe, put those notifications on, and as always, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to enter the free Lunite sub giveaway, rules will be down below for those who want to check that out, and I'll see you all in the next one.